What's up, guys? Today I'm giving you my keyboard and mouse binds, which in my opinion are probably the best ones. I'm also giving you guys my sensitivity in my entire PC settings, except for my controller settings. I will make a separate video on that. But first up is, let's get right into it. So, I play on windowed full screen because I do streams and I edit videos and I do a bunch of other stuff. So, I would recommend playing on this. Definitely not windowed, that's terrible. I play on stretched resolution. I do not have ViSync on. These are just like PC settings because it adds delay. If you guys want to put a limit on your FPS, then do that inside of the NVIDIA control panel. Frame limit is 360. I usually play on 240 or 360. Rendering mode, performance, brightness 150. I have this off. Colorblind mode, try to nope. Colorblind strength 10. This is on. I play on, I always have my meshes on high. It adds a little bit of delay, but not much. But these are lower textures, and then I play on higher textures sometimes. So low textures are PC textures, and high textures are like Xbox and PlayStation textures. Show FPS on, latency markers on, NVIDIA reflex low latency. You need this on plus boost because it doesn't add any delay, so why not just have it on that? And then report performance stats. You want this on disabled. This boosts your FPS. So you want it disabled because if you have it enabled, it just adds delay. And then volume 100%, everything. Sound quality low. 3D headphones off. Default. Notifications only. This is just where the volume's coming out of. Visual sound effects. You want this on. Those are like footsteps and stuff. Voice chat, open mic, all that stuff. Region, I play on NA East. Don't have this on auto because it adds delay. Put it on whatever your region is. Toggle sprint is on, I guess. I don't know why. But these are just other stuff. I don't play on simple build or simple edit. Auto confirm edits are on both because I feel like it's just way easier to just click one button instead of two. Replays are on. I do use replays on hackers for videos and stuff because I've been starting a series on that. Game UI, reticles off. I do not. This is your crosshair. I have this off because I have a custom crosshair. Reticle ammo indicator on. Cumulative hit only 100. These are all on. Net debug stats is probably off for you guys. You guys should turn that on. It doesn't do anything except for like show you your ping and stuff. So that's useful. Touch and motion. If you guys do not play on touch and motion, you want all of this off so that it does not add any delay. Now here's my mouse and keyboard sensitivity. This is what I play on. I play on 1600 DPI. If you guys don't know what your DPI is, just go on a computer or your PC or something, connect your mouse and go to DPI analyzer in like Chrome or Google or something. X-axis 9. I play on 9.9. Targeting sensitivity is 56. Scope sensitivity is 22. I feel like that gives you aimbot. Building sense 100 first person mode. Zoom scaling standard. And then keyboard movement. Use custom diagonals. You want this on because what this does is it lets you move diagonally. So like instead of just moving up, down, and side, you can move like that. Like it'll turn that off. It won't let you move diagonally. So you want that on. And then copy these if you're on 1600 DPI. And it doesn't matter what this is. Just make sure you have these copied down if you're on 1600 DPI. Now for my keyboard binds. I know you guys want my keyboard binds. But mine are a lot different. So here's what I'm going to recommend for you guys. Because it is very learned to... So I would never say copy someone's binds. What I did is I copied someone's binds and I regret it. Because it made me a worse player and it's a lot harder to learn. So crouch is D. I don't play on WASD. I play on W, Z, S, and V. My ring finger is on W, chat. I play the Peterbot binds. I didn't copy his binds, but W is what I move forward with. And then crouch is D. Sprint is A, auto run, I don't know, jump is space, move forward is W, and then for this you could switch this out, like crouch can be V if you want, and sprint could be Z or shift. This, I don't know what that is, that's just like force walk, you don't need that on. Primary, this is just regular stuff. If you guys are already going to copy my binds, please make it to where your ring finger's on W. I find that a lot easier to learn and play that way because you have more binds. And if you guys are going to use your middle finger, I would recommend playing on ESDF because you have more binds that way. That's a lot smarter. Pickaxe press. They just added this in the new update last week, so I don't have this on. I don't know what a gizmos is. I have that off though, and you'll see why. Weapon slot 1 is 1, and then I usually use caps lock. Weapon slot 2 is 2 or T. Weapon slot 3 is 3 or shift. Weapon slot 4 is 4. Weapon slot 5 is 5 or B. Use is mouse wheel up. Toggle scope mode is on caps. I don't know, it doesn't even work for some reason. So crouch while building. That's just like while you're holding out a build, you crouch, but I can't. I mean, it could be D, but then it undoes that, so that's not good. Wall is mouse wheel button 4. That's going to be the one closer to your arm. That's going to be the side button on your mouse closer to your arm. Floor is F. And you guys could switch the edit bind with floor and edit, because that might work out better. I don't know. You guys optimize my binds however you guys want. Stairs is mouse button 5. That's the one that is closer to your monitor or TV. Roof is going to be G. Trap is Y. Place building is left click. Repair upgrade H. Rotate building R. Change building material. Right click. Building edit is E. Crouch while editing is control. I've never used that keybind. And these are just all random stuff. Switch mode, you don't need this on. But just set it to a bind that you're not going to use. So I use 6 because I don't use the number 6. This is just regular stuff. This is all regular stuff and stuff. Emote is N. MIC, this is what I was talking about. So toggle pickaxe is Q, and what this does is when you pull out your pickaxe, if you press Q again, it pulls out your last weapon. So if my last weapon was my grappler, then it pulls out my grappler just by pressing Q. That a lot of pros have it on toggle pickaxe, so they can do this way faster instead of just going like that. It goes like that. That's what they do. How was that? MIC. Yeah, so toggle inventory is C. I know some people use C as crouch. That's good too. Toggle map is M. And then O, I've never used that. DMBO carry, FF. This is just when you want to pick up a teammate or something. And then E, this is what you reboot a teammate with. Vehicles and cars. This is just regular stuff. For all this stuff doesn't matter. The only thing you need to know is if you get in a vehicle, you need to have an exit bind. So this is just regular stuff. If you want to copy this down, there's just so many vehicles and stuff, but mostly that stuff doesn't matter. But that's about it. And what I was talking about earlier with the bolt reset bind, it's where I just press it once and it resets. What I didn't tell you guys though, I don't know if I didn't see it or something, but reset building is mouse wheel down. That way, instead of going like that and then going like that, you just reset it. That's how my edits are so fast, because if I like go up here instead of going like this, I can just reset it. You want to make sure it's not reset edit, it's reset building, not reset edit. That's what that does. And if this gets 5 likes, chat, I will give you guys a guide on how to switch to keyboard and mouse, or how to get better on keyboard and mouse, or if you guys want one for controller, you guys let me know in the comments down below. and let me know what you guys think of my binds, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.